Hi, and welcome back to YashaHime. So now we're up to episode 12 of season 2, titled "A Place Not for Towa." So, in the last episode, Moroha and Takashio finished what they're doing. So, I believe Moroha might make an appearance in this. I don't know yet, if she's gonna meet up with Setsuna or not. But as of right now, her and Takashio have finished Takashio's business. Um, Also, Setsuna is supposedly going to see her mom today. She already turned uh back to her half demon form from her human form, and supposedly based on the preview, she's gonna see her mom today. Rin had actually asked Sesshomaru to bring her daughters before her because she would like to see them one last time, and apparently she has more scales on her now than when we last saw her before, when she only had the two after the dream butterfly was destroyed. Now she has actually quite a few on her, and that's only from what we could see. We don't even know there's any under her clothing. Um, and Towa has been captured by Zero and Nanahoshi, who is basically using his mini galaxy to take away Towa's tears and sorrow and stuff. And it seems like it's gonna be giving like flashbacks into Towa's childhood. Uh, there were scenes where she was a child, celebrating a birthday, celebrating the birth of her little adopted sister, and supposedly being bullied. So I mean, based on the way the flashback had looked, it made it seem like it was bullies that were standing before her. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so we're looking now. See, it seems like things are really getting serious now with what's going on in terms of Zero, what's going on in terms of Rin, and apparently the issues that Toa has as well. So we'll see. All right, enough talk for me. Let's get into it.
ここは悲嘆の心、苦渋の涙。七星殿、存分に楽しまれるがよかろう。
これは天下の香木証言が、この常世の虫がお前の苦しみと悲しみを吸い取り、証言がに舞い戻った時、何よりもかぐわしい香りを放つのだ。
殺生丸様、どこへ？トワのところへ行くのではないのですか？
What? She has a lot of scales on her. That is a lot more than what they showed before. Oh, now it's back to Toa being asleep. That's cute. Still, can we just talk real quick? Rin has a lot more scales on her than she did in the last episode. She did not have that many. How the hell did she get them so fast? The place not for Toa. Like, how did she get them so fast?
身動きが取れない。策のせいか。なんだ。
素晴らしい。なんという哀れな思い。
They getting drunk.
この香り、かように麗しき香を聞くことができるとは思わなかった。
お前の悲しみが深ければ深いほど、香木から立つ煙は良き香りとなるのだ。これは
ゼロ殿、舞台は整いましたぞ。
では悲嘆の舞を見せてもらおうか。何をするつもり？これより今日を楽しむ。お前を滅するだけなら造作もない。だがそれでは我が恨みが晴れぬ。 ヤシャ姫どもには私以上の後悔と苦渋と屈辱を味わわせる。この銀色真珠にはお前の拭いきれない過去の記憶がまとわりついておる。ここにお前の悲惨な記憶がよみがえる。
悪いけど私の過去はそんなに悲惨じゃないよ。みんな私に優しくしてくれたんだ。
さあそれはどうかな。
記憶の幕が開くぞ。
さあ悲嘆の舞存分に味わえ。
君は迷子ちゃんかな。
お願い、セツナを見つけて、セツナを探してるの。
わかった。じゃあ一緒に探そう。セツナちゃん。
ここじゃない。こんなとこじゃない。
トワちゃんは誰か他の人と出会わなかったの？
森には私とセツナだけ。
そうなんだ。そうだね。寂しいよね。
トワがセツナの手離したから。
本当なの？あの子が戦国時代から来たというのは。
多分間違いない。なんかあの動き、犬夜叉兄さんを思い出さない？
ではあの子がカゴメの子供かもしれんのか？
それは違うと思う。なんとなくだけど。
あの子どうするの？このままにしておくわけにもいかないでしょ。
うちで引き取るよ。大丈夫。なんとかなるから。
Poor thing.
セツナどこにもいない。
どこ行っちゃったのかしらね、セツナちゃん。
萌えママのお腹の中誰かいるの？え？トクントクンって小さい音がする。
これから生まれてくる赤ちゃんがここにいるのよ。
赤ちゃん？
メイって名前にしようと思ってるの。トワちゃん、仲良く。
I think I called her Mimi last time and I apologize for that. Oh, she's adorable.
姉ちゃんよろしくね。
トワ、今日からトワはメイのお姉ちゃんなんだよ。
トワはセツナのお姉ちゃんだよ。
そうだね。セツナのお姉ちゃんで、メイのお姉ちゃん、ソータパパに萌えママだ。
パパ、ママ、セツナとメイのお姉ちゃん。
ただ一つ守ってほしいことがあるんだ。トワの力は他の人の前では使っちゃダメだ。トワとパパの秘密、約束だ。
約束。
ダッセーンだよ。
See, bullies.
いるわけねえだろバーカ。いねえっつっただけで蹴ってくるからこうなるんだよ。
セツナはいるんだ。忘れないんだ。
喧嘩になっちゃったのかい？
セツナのこといないって言うから。ごめんなさい。
謝らなくていいよ。トワから手を出したんじゃないんだろ？
殴ってきたから蹴った。
全力を出してないんだ。約束守ってくれたんだね。セツナはきっとどこかにいる。それまで忘れないでいてあげるんだぞ。
忘れない。セツナ。
おお、強い悲しみを感じる。これぞ至高の香り。
泣いて構わぬぞとは。涙を流せばそれだけお前の悲しみも癒えよう。
誰が泣くものか。
まさかこれほどとは。
涙の雫をこぼせばいい。声も限りに叫ぶがいい。そして お前の心の奥底に眠るどす黒い闇を晒すがいい。
私は泣かない。絶対に泣いたりなんかしない。
I think this is showing what was going on that was revealed in the last episode. Like the missing scenes.
自分でも気づかぬ孤独知ってしまったようだな。
何を。
だが安心するがよい。これは金色真珠にまとわりし刹那の記憶だ。刹那は仲間に囲まれて幸せだったようだ。お前のことなど忘れて。
吸いきれぬ。このような強い孤独の香りは初めてじゃ。
孤独なんて感じていない。家族に囲まれて私は幸せだった。
哀れだな、トワ。お前の秘めたる感情暴いてくれよ。
誕生日おめでとう。誕生日？生まれた日を祝うのよ。
本当の誕生日はわからないから、トアと出会った日を誕生日にしたんだ。さあ、ろうそくを息で吹き消して。
うん。
すごい息の強さ。
肺活量がすごいのね。将来はアスリートかしら。
べちゃべちゃだ。ママ、トイレ取って。すごいなこれ。
What?
日暮らしくら
そんなパンチじゃ当たらないよ。
行く行く。見て、日暮先輩よ。かっこいい。憧れちゃう。群れない感じがいいのよね。一匹狼って感じ。待って、お姉ちゃん。
刹那。
ほら、早く。私こっちね。
うん。
行ってきまーす。
いってらっしゃい。
かりそめの家族に哀れみの笑顔を向けられていたか。いかにも人間らしい愚かな行動であるな。さぞや寂しかったであろうとは。
寂しさなんて感じるものか。みんなの笑顔は本物だ。
ほう、刹那と剣を交えたのか。あれほど必死になって探したというのに。
あれは人魂の力で。
お前はどこにも居場所がなかった。
うるさい。黙れ。
妹の刹那にも忘れ去られ。
生きていてくれただけで十分だ。
あれほど妹のことを心配していたのに。
やめろ。これ以上は許さないぞ。
お前のことは何とも思っていなかった。
刹那は私のことなんか忘れてしまっていたんだ。許さない。
甘露甘露。極上の悲しみ、至高の苦難。
憎むがいい。もっと憎むがいい。
許さないぞ。貴様たちのこと絶対に許さない。
僕のことをなさいましたね、アルさん。
Ah, Riku.
遅くなりました。
And Rian.
もうおやめください、おば上様。
リク、リオン。
about Sesshomaru?
今日の摂政丸様はいつになく速度が増している。やはり死を目前にした凛の願いを叶えてやろうと。
Can we not say Rin's dying wish, please?
おい、聞いたか。北の街道に退治屋が旅しているって話だが。
そうだよ。何でもその退治屋にいる女は摂政丸の娘だそうだ。
そうか。俺たちの名を挙げるにはもってこいの獲物だな。北の街道か。
Ah, he was listening.
いやいや、そうではないぞ。これはおそらく刹那のゆかりの
Ah, there we go. There's Mora.
なんだどうしたんだぞ
小妖怪の邪剣じゃねえか。驚かせるんじゃねえ。
なんじゃ犬夜叉の娘か。あ、今日は刹那と十和は一緒ではないのか。
いつも一緒にいなきゃならねえ理由はねえだろ。
そうだぞ
刹那のゆかりの断ち切りが必要なのだ。刹那はどこにおる。
えらい剣幕じゃねえか。どうしたんだよ。
時代樹のリンの呪いが。
十和と刹那のおふくろがどうしたんだ。
刹那と翡翠はまだかな。
うまい。
油断するなよ。この辺りにも妖怪が出ると聞いた。
退治屋。生きてこの
Like
道
now.
を通れると思うんだ。
摂政丸の娘ってのは大豆だ。俺が真っ先に血祭りに開けてやる。
あれ。
問答無用だ。
お頭。
こいつらいつの間に。
すっかり囲まれてしまったな。
飛来骨群れたちのつぼめ。
二人とも遅れました。助かった。翡翠、刹那。こいつらは数が多いですね。
我らナユタのリョッキ10や20減ったところで痛くも痒くもない。貴様が摂政丸の娘だな。最強妖怪リョッキ衆の餌食となるがいい。
摂政丸様。
琥珀か。
ご無沙汰しております。何事かあったのですね。
刹那、使いこなせるようになったか。
一度縁を断ち切った。
ならば時代樹に行け。トワが泣いている。
Ah, he told her.
お頭翡翠、あとを頼みます。
任せろ。行ってこい、刹那。
行くよキララ。
摂政丸様、雑魚を蹴散らしましょう。
爆災が。
さあ行って。
よくこの場所にたどり着けたな。
That's awesome. Sesshomaru and Kohaku together? That's awesome.
トワ様のハンドクリームの香りをつてに参りました。
もうおやめくださいおば上様。
少し遅かったようだね。
よくも私の心をかき乱したな。
トワ様。
トワ様いけません。
She transformed.
我を失っておる。
Ah,
大将のような殺気。
she looks happy.
男よの虫かわいそうに。
覚悟はできてるんだよね。
私は最後まで生き残る方法を思いついただけさ。
まさか姉さん。いけません、トワ様。
さあ怒りに任せて私を切るがいい。そして
Wait, what?
自分の犯した罪に一生苛まれるがいい。
She wants Towa to kill her so that she could feel guilt.
中に入れてくれ時代樹。
He has a
ここ
lot
ま
of
で助走が
skills
進
on
ん
her.
でいたのか。申し訳ございません。
刹那聞いていたわ。あなたの曲見ていたわ。あなたの夢。
母上、
ありがとう。ごめんね。最後に会えてよかった。
最後ではありません。このゆかりの断ち切りで救ってみせます。
トワを助けてあげて。
トワを。父の殺生丸にトワが泣いていると教えられました。
もし叶うならもう一度二人をこの手に。
わかりました。ゆかりの断ち切り、ゼロへとつながる糸を示せ。
Is that one thread or multiple threads?
そこだー。
この糸を切っても呪いは解けません。この呪いはゼロ様の無念。無念を晴らさなければゼロ様は救われない。
この後に及んで敵であるゼロのことをかばうのですか。
刹那、トワとゼロ様を救って。
しかしどうやって。
これをトワのもとに。
これはキララ。
What did she give her?
急げ。トワはこの糸の先だ。
I mean, Oh. She's in the thread to follow.
勝手に覗き見て許さない。ダメです、トワ様。どけリク。まだ姉さんとトワ様の母君の縁の糸がつながったままです。打ち倒してしまえば母君は。うるさい。トワ様落ち着いて。どけ。いよいよ虹色真珠を戻す時が来たようだ。
Oh, now she's absorbing them.
とは貴様をこの大妖怪ゼロが地獄に葬り去ってやろう。
Oh, come on!
私はこのゆかりの断ち切りで縁の糸を切らなければならぬ。しかしそれだけでは母上もトワも救うことはできぬらしい。そしてあのゼロのことも。次回汎用の夜叉姫ゼロの思い。この記憶。そうか、お前は守りたかったのか。
Aww. Oh, that smells cute. Okay, wow. Alright, so I really should not be surprised that Rin wants to save Zero, because Rin is technically that type of person. Like, even when she was little, you know, she was never really a fan of killing. She would rather, you know, spare or honor, spare or save whoever the enemy was. So, like, you know, Rin was always like that. So that really shouldn't surprise me. But apparently Rin probably knows something about Zero that no one else does. Like, I guess because of the fact they're connected. Maybe she knows why Zero is doing this or something. I mean, because she said that the curse is Zero's regrets. And that, Setsuna has to settle her regrets in order to break the curse. So, I don't know, like, how Rin figured that out. Like, I mean, she's had a long time, maybe, to figure it out, but wow, that's crazy. So, Towa is now back in her full demon form, which I, forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that, yeah, that was in the preview for this, last week's preview for this episode. That basically whatever Nanahoshi was doing to her was going to force her to transform into her demon form, and wow, she basically got rid of him fast. And like, yeah, now apparently Zero wants to kill her, but now that Riku is trying to stop like Zero wants Towa to kill her, but now that Riku is trying to stop Towa, now Zero absorbs the pearls, or was it Zero's plan the entire time to absorb the pearls as well? Like, I mean, I don't know, because what would absorbing the pearls do now? Like, if she wants Towa to kill her, what's the point of absorbing the pearls? So, I mean, or is it like, is it a way to actually kill her and then bring her back, but then in the process it would kill Rin and Rin won't come back? Because, I mean, that seems like what Zero's plan is. Like, Zero's plan is to have Towa kill her, because then Towa would have to live with the regrets for, like, the rest of her life that she is responsible for her mother dying. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's, I guess, a way to take revenge if the curse doesn't kill Rin first. Because, I mean, damn, like, the scale spread so fast. Like, what? I mean, apparently the Tree of Ages was able to slow it down to, like I said, it took, like, 4 years for one scale to appear after, like, the first one appeared the day she got the curse. And then the second one didn't appear until 4 years later. So I'm guessing that was just, and that was before the Dream Butterfly. Like, that's what got them to use the Dream Butterfly in the first place, because of the fact that the scale appeared while she was within the Tree of Ages. But apparently now the Tree of Ages can't slow it down at all, and now that the Dream Butterfly is gone, it just progressed rapidly, which I'm guessing that's how long it would have progressed if Jocken never suggested putting Rin in the Tree of Ages in the first place. That's probably how it would have progressed. So she would have been dead, or fully covered in scales by, what, a couple weeks, a couple months? Like, that's crazy. And now it seems like it's progressed, it's going at the regular pace it would have gone if Rin was never put into the tree. So, I mean, that sucks. But I'm like, it's so sad. Like, poor Rin. And, so, real quick though, trailer for next week though. Quick scene. Moraha is holding a pearl. Like, it looks like the Black Pearl, not the Pirates of the Caribbean Black Pearl. the pearl that originally Inuyasha got, that was in his eye, the second version of it, and that Sesshomaru had took out and used to trap Inuyasha and Kagome within the father's tomb. So now, how did Moraha get the pearl? Like, I mean, that's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure Jocken doesn't have it. So I don't think Shish would, I mean, unless he actually did have it, and that's why he's beat up. Because apparently it looks like Moraha beat him up. But no, this episode was crazy. So it's like, going back to the episode now. Yeah, my mind's all over the place. So this episode was crazy. I mean, yeah, it showed Towa's, like, her childhood, her growing up, Setsuna constantly in her mind though. And apparently, like, while she's laughing after she used too much force to blow out the candles and blew up the entire top part of the cake off onto Sota and his wife, Moe? Yeah, so they're busy laughing. She's laughing, but as soon as she thinks about Setsuna, she stops laughing. And it's like that she has to remind herself that she shouldn't be happy until she finds Setsuna. And I mean, that's terrible. I mean, yeah, she said that she was happy, but apparently she never was happy in the present time, and it wasn't just because she didn't feel like she fit in, but it was because Setsuna was constantly in her mind, the guilt that she felt from letting go of her hands, and just never being able to find her, never knowing where she is. I don't know if Sota ever explained to Towa that she came from 500 years in the past, and that Setsuna wouldn't be there. I mean, because it seems like even years later, they kept up with searching for Setsuna, keeping any ear out for Setsuna being around. And it was never so, like, I'm sure at some point Sota must have realized that if Towa came from the feudal era, that maybe Setsuna was still in the feudal era. And that Towa just somehow came, because I mean, Towa doesn't know how she got to the present time, and didn't know how to get back to the feudal era. She didn't even seem to realize that she came from a completely different time. So I don't know if it was that was ever explained to her prior to meeting Setsuna and Moraha at the shrine. So, like I say, so she's basically lived with that guilt, like, or she's forced herself to feel guilty of the fact that, you know, she couldn't find Setsuna and it was her fault for letting go of Setsuna's hand. Meanwhile, Zero basically teasing her, saying that she saw Setsuna's memories, and Setsuna grew up happy, surrounded by friends, never once thinking about Towa. And, you know, I mean, Towa knows that that's not Setsuna's fault, because at some point, Setsuna lost her memories, and that's why Towa came to the feudal era with her, was to find the dream butterfly to restore her memories. And even though Sesshomaru destroyed the dream butterfly and Setsuna can now sleep and dream again, it doesn't seem like Setsuna got back her memories. So I'm guessing maybe what Rin gave to Setsuna is something that will bring back her memories. Because in the trailer, it seemed to, well, in the preview, it seemed to show something about Setsuna seeing memories. And if Rin knows that Towa is crying, she probably knows the reason why Towa is crying. And she figures maybe giving Setsuna her missing memories back will help Towa feel better, because now Setsuna will finally remember her. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's seriously all my thought on that. But Zero still is another one. Like I mentioned this in the last episode's video, that like Zero's actions, yeah, it definitely seems like she's definitely the villain here. And you know, like Towa and Setsuna would not have any regrets killing her, except for the fact that they want to not kill her until their mom is cut free from her first. But like Zero doesn't seem like, she seems like the villain, but it seems based on how she interacted with Rion prior to making the wish and on the Shikon Jewel and creating the Rainbow Pearls, like I'm guessing she was kind, like a kinder demon at the very least, kinder to Rion, like maybe kinder to other demons. Like maybe she wouldn't harbor as much hatred towards humans as she does now, especially like it's like any ties to the Great Dog Demon. That seems to be like her sore spot in terms like she's trying to make Sesshomaru miserable by basically cursing Rin. Now she's basically trying to make Towa miserable, and not exactly wanting to kill her now, just trying to make her miserable. And like that all stems from her feelings for the Great Dog Demon, which she basically got rid of when she created the Rainbow Pearls. Like, well, she didn't quite get rid of them, but she got rid of anything sorrow related. Why is that? Getting negative feelings about him, like missing him because of the fact that he died. Any way that she might have felt guilty about it, like she basically got rid of those feelings. And now it's like Rion is just so surprised by her aunt, and like, you know, like it seemed based on flashbacks that Zero was actually very kind to her. So like Rion mentioned something that's about saving Zero, and I'm wondering if Rin picked up on that, and that's why Rin is telling Setsuna that she doesn't just want her to save Towa, she wants her to save Zero as well. And I'm like wondering what would that entail. Like, well, especially now that Zero just absorbed the 7 Rainbow Pearls, is she not going to get her original feelings back now? Like, she's getting her original power, is she gonna get her original feelings back? And if so, is the outcome of this is going to change based on that? I don't know. Like, it's so, I don't know. Zero is such a complicated character. I swear. Like just when you think you know her, something happened and it's like a complete freaking 360. Like, even Kirimaru, like, he still doesn't seem like the villain. Like, just recently it seemed like he could be a villain. I don't know. But now, speaking of which, we're finally gonna see him in the next episode. Like, we haven't seen him in a while. And, also, I'm wondering if Riku is still blind or not. I think so. I think his eyes are still purple or amethyst based on the lavender cream. Which means that he could see Towa but no one else. But yeah, so Kinemuru, and it looks like Akaru with the pinwheel is in the next episode as well, and it looks like Kinemuru can see him this time, because previously Akaru appeared before Towa and Setsuna at 2 different times. It was the times when they got separated. Both girls were able to see him, And, you know, like he would kind of like look at them, but then no one else around them could see. Like Riku, Rion couldn't see him. Kirimaru at the time when he confronted Towa the day that the night that Riku got blind, Kirimaru was right there, and he couldn't see Akuro either. So now all of a sudden it looks like he can. Like, it looks like he's hunting down and can. Like, I'm still not quite sure what exactly Akuro has to do with anything here. Because I know that at the palace of Sesshomaru's mother, Kimi, right across from her palace is something that's called the Wheel of Time. Still not quite understanding what exactly that is. But apparently Akuro's pinwheel is something that's needed in order to activate or use the Wheel of Time, and that's what Kirimaru wants to do. Like, he wants to use the pinwheel, but he needs it apparently, and I guess he's been trying to get Akuro for years, and maybe the reason he's been trying so hard is because he couldn't see him. Now all of a sudden it looks like he could see him. So I'm kind of curious as to why he could see Kiryu. Like, why he could see Akuro now, because based on what he said to Towa, that it seems like Akuro is only purposely showing himself to Sesshomaru's family. So, like, Sesshomaru supposedly was able to see him. Jachin was able to see him. Now Towa and Setsuna were able to see him. No one else, as far as I know, has been able to see him. Now, all of a sudden, Kirimaru can see him. So, I mean, I don't know, did Akuro do that intentionally? Did Kirimaru figure out a way? Or can he just simply sense him and not see him? I don't know. Kind of curious about that, too. And I'm still wondering, like, what exactly is that going to do? Because that's basically, I think, why Rion wants to stop Kirimaru for whatever it is he's planning. Like, it has to do with that, and she wants to stop him because, according to her, whatever he's planning will destroy everything. And, I mean, I don't know if that's his intention. It doesn't feel like it's his intention. It's just going to be the result if he goes through what he wants to do. And, you know, not exactly the result he wants, but what's going to happen. And that's why he needs to be stopped. Like, you know, he's not considering the consequences of his actions, basically. So that still doesn't quite make him a villain to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I would have to literally wait to see. I still don't think he's a villain, but, I mean, it's just the way they've been portraying him so far. And now it looks like even Zero might not be a villain now, too. Based on what's going on here. So I'm kind of curious as to what's going on with that, too. I don't know. My brain is so dead right now, so late. But yeah, and also, so definitely looking forward to find out how Moroha got the Black Pearl. And you saw she was sitting at the Bone Eater's well. I almost said as well. So she's sitting there with Takachiyo and she's holding the pearl. So I'm wondering if that means that Inuyasha and Kagome are finally going to be out soon. Because I mean, based on the opening for the series, well, for the season, it does seem like at some point she's gonna meet up with her parents. And we got that quick flash in one of the other episodes where she was just flying over. It was the barrier of Mount Masubi, where she was like flying in the air when she was trying to cross the barrier, and she saw them on the ground as they were yelling up to her, and they saw her and they recognized who she was. They were so happy to see her, but there was no interaction between them and her, you know, like it was just a quick glance, and then she seemed to recognize that was them, and then that was it. That's the last time they've seen each other. And then Hachi basically told her that that he thinks they died. Well, that he said that they died. Then when she asked him about it again after he was telling her that story about how they fought the full moon raccoon demon dog demon, that he was saying that he assumes only that they're dead because he never actually saw them again, but he didn't, at the same time, he didn't actually see them die either. So, you know, like, now that she has the pearl, is she going to be able to either go to them or bring them out of it finally and, you know, be reunited? Like, it seems like that's what's going to happen. Like, now, you know, now Setsuna has spoken to Rin, her mother, awake for the first time ever, and her and Towa already know Sesshomaru. Now Moroha has a chance apparently to get her parents back. So I mean, it seems like this season may actually have all the kids finally reuniting with their parents. So Towa has yet to actually see her mom awake. So we're still waiting for that. And hopefully Rin is not gonna die. I didn't like when Jachin said Rin's dying wish. I was like, oh, that sounds terrible. I'm like, I like Rin. I've always liked Rin. I don't want to see her die. I don't like seeing my favorite characters die. Dragon Ball Z being the only exception, just because they come back. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to definitely next week's episode, which happens to come out Christmas Day. That'll be a nice Christmas treat, right? Well, we'll see, depending on the base on the seemingly tragic events coming up as well. Anyway, alright, I'm done rambling. I'm pretty sure half of this was rambling, made no sense whatsoever. I am half asleep. I apologize. Alright, well, let me know what you guys thought of this. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if I have made absolutely no sense, and feel free if you would like to correct me on a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure I need correction somewhere. Alright, dislike the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want more stuff like this, or follow my Twitter. I have a link down in the description below. Alright, have a good night. Bye!